I was adamantly opposed to the Iraq War, as many of you know, and I have many conservative friends, and I used to say to them in the run-up to the war, how can conservatives like you support this war? And they would say, why aren't you supporting this war, right? You're a conservative. And I'd say, anybody who's got a conservative bone in their body should be opposed to this whole operation because it's social engineering on a grand scale. This is one of the most radical foreign policy endeavors I've ever seen in my life. The idea that a bunch of white people are going to come across the Atlantic Ocean and do massive social engineering in the Arab and Islamic world at the end of a rifle barrel, that's a conservative policy? Again, if you have come to the conclusion that it's not our policies, and instead you believe it's due to the fact that they hate democracy and who we are, then you change who they are. And that's what the Bush doctrine was all about. This is a fundamental mistake. What they really hated, right, was number one, the fact that we had troops in Saudi Arabia. They hate us because of sanctions on Iraq. They hate us because of our support for Israel and its occupation of Palestinian territories. They hate us because we have supported all these thuggish governments in the Middle East for decades. So we helped put many of them in power, kept them there for years. We've been no friend of democracy in the Middle East. One of the principal reasons there's no democracy in the Middle East is the United States of America. Everybody knows that. People in that region don't like our policies. You can disagree with them, but they don't like the policies.